to Musings by Nikki. We are here with day 2, or video 2, because it's not actually day 2, of making our spring tag banner, right? But it doesn't even have to be spring. Like, you could literally make one of these whenever you wanted to. This doesn't have to be spring. You can leave it up all year long. You do you. But I'm calling it spring because it's spring and it was lovely out today. So since the last video, I have now gone to Joy's basketball game, came home, had some dinner, just had a cup of warm cider, and now I'm all settled in. Everybody else is pretty much like, put away for the evening. So I am going to finish these guys up. I did grab some buttons and some of this like rosette trim stuff. I figured we could do some of that. And then I also grabbed some of this like lighter than air lovely silk scarf stuff from my lovely friend Amy. Hi, Amy. And a little bit of this. And I think this came from either Amy or Emily. It's like that awesome pillow ticking stuff. I can't remember now. This might have come from you, Amy, didn't it? But I grabbed some of that because it would go lovely with this as well. So let us finish these up. Oh, and I have my brilliant little heart streamer things too. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to rip some pieces of this. Now, it kind of rips. It does, and it has such a nice edge on it when it does. Yeah, but I always, like most fabric, I'm not afraid to rip, but for some reason this one, I always feel like I'm gonna destroy it, and it's, oh, see, like little things like that. But don't worry, I'll keep that. So this one, I might have to just cut down the middle of, because I don't want it that thick, that wide, I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. Because we might put a couple little ruffles of this on a few places. This one looks like it'll rip a little easier because it doesn't have the little ridges. Oh yeah, that rips like a dream. Okay, let's rip another piece here. If for no other reason than that rips really fun. And then this one, oh, so pretty and very springy. Oh, that one rips nice too. Ooh, that one gets all kinds of cool jaggedy. It's like a really loose weave on there, so it gets all bunchy, but you can straighten it out easily enough. Okay, yeah, those are going to look so cool. Okay, so I think what we'll do, I've got these little embroidery bits here. I've got, oh, I was like, is that hair? No, it's just, I was just ripping. Oh, let's snip a few of these apart too. So we'll cut a few of these little rose things off. And we can maybe put a few of these on. Some of the tags, we'll just cut this many off for now. We can always cut more later if we need. Okay. So let's take one at a time here and get some stuff on there. I keep thinking these are hairs. My hair falls out all the time. So I'm like, oh gosh, why is my hair falling all over my thing while I'm trying to do a video? Okay, so I really love these heart danglies. And I want to, I'm thinking, because, this is going to be hanging like this, which I can't really show you on camera. But if it's hanging, the little heart danglies will look cute hanging off the edge of the tag. So I think I'll just glue the top one on when I go to do it. And then we'll maybe do, I'm going to just like sew on kind of sloppy. So I think I'll do sloppy sew some of that on over there. And then we'll maybe put a button or two on the edge of that. So let me go sew that on really quick. And I'll be, you know what? I should do all the sewing at once. So let's pick out some fabric to go on each one of these. This one, let's do, oops, that's the same. Could come apart. Okay, I'm going to cut it, though I don't need that big of a hunk. So I'll put some of that on there. And these are getting nice and solid, except up here they're so flexible because down here I've got like 18 layers of glued stuff. I'll go with purple on that one. And maybe the purple on that one too. Well, actually the green kind of looks cute on that one. That one definitely needs some pink. And purple for this one. Okay, so I'm going to go give those a little sew. Whoops. And I'll be right back with them. Okay, I've got some like little silk sewn on all of them. I just kind of smoosh it up. I put on a fabric, or I mean I put on a zigzag stitch, and I just kind of haphazardly smoosh it up as I sew. All right, now let's get down to the heart dangles. So I'm going to put some of those on, and maybe a few of the little rose things and some buttons. And then I think, now I kind of hinted at this before. Yeah, I like that. That I was thinking, what do we do with the rest of those other big hearts? And do I want to just leave that dangle just like that? Or, hold on, let me flip these hearts over. Or do I want to kind of trail them around a little bit and then have them dangle? I kind of like that idea too. They don't even have to dangle, actually. Kind of just having them trail around and be a little 3D off the page like that is kind of cool too. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like how they just hang off the edge like that. Okay, then let's put one of these down. Let's see if this art glitter glue will hold this down, or if I'm going to have to break out my Fabri-Tac. Well, you know what? I probably want my Fabri-Tac for the buttons anyway. Okay, hold on, let me. Okay. Just in case you were wondering, Joy's team won their game pretty handily. She's getting pretty good. Well, I mean, it's pretty easy to be a lot better than she was at the beginning of the season when she knew zero about basketball. So, you know, that's an easy goal to beat, to be better than that. But she's actually doing pretty good. It's funny to see her get called for fouls because she's usually such a, you know, not a handsy person. She liked volleyball because they all stayed on their sides of the court. And she didn't have to, you know, worry about running over the little girls because she's a head taller than everybody on her team. She's on a junior high team. She's in 8th grade. But she is definitely, by far, the tallest girl on that court. Okay, I'm going to have to hold those down, I think, for a second. This one especially because it's right on the little tool, you know, attached to the flower. She only has a couple games left this season. And she's already getting sad. So, okay, I think probably that one is done, right? A couple buttons, a little rose, some dangly hearts and fabric. I feel like that's done. I feel like if we put too much on here, we'd be gilding the lily. You know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, you're doing too much. So let's put on some of these little hearts. Oh. Today's game was actually not that far away. It was an away game and it was only 45 minutes. For as far as, you know, things being away games up here, 45 minutes isn't that far. Most of them are like an hour 15, an hour and a half. But her last 3 games now are all home games, which is only 20 minutes away. So that's kind of nice. All right, we've got some space up here. Do we do one of these guys? These little flowers, and then maybe like a button in the middle? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm not gonna get glue. Look I just did my nails all sparkly and pretty, and now I'm using the glue that's gonna take it all right back off. Oh well, such is the life of a crafter. Gotta sacrifice your beauty for the craft, right? It's just gotta be done. I'm gonna hold that down for just a second, or maybe more than a second. Okay, oh, also in other news, if you watched my last video of this, does that make a whole lot of sense? The first video that I made these tag bases. Oh my gosh. Can you tell that it's the end of the day? My brain is shot. Anyway, if you watched it, you heard me say that this giant tractor pulled up. I'm just going to lay this very carefully because I want that to dry. I might need to come back and do some more to that. So, this big giant tractor came and showed up and started trying to, I like that, how that goes right there. Fill in the hole in the street right in front of us. Well, he probably backed over that thing. He dumped like a bucket full of dirt on it. And then he drove forward and backwards and put his bucket down and dragged it back. I don't even know how many times. My fingers are sticking to the strings. The strings are sticking to everything. He did it. Went back and forth, back and forth. You know, that thing was cranking, backing up noise 100 times. And then I went out to take Joy to school and to drop her off for the bus, and then to run to the store quick and get her a Powerade, because of course she didn't have one. And can you even play basketball without one? Just saying. So she needed me to go get her a Powerade and bring it to the game. And while I was coming back, then I had to go across the place where the hole was, and I thought, oh, sweet, because it's all filled in now. or not. It almost made it worse. It's like now just still a giant hole, but it's got like mud, but it didn't even fill it in. Like the first 5 people that drove over it shot all of the dirt right back out of it. Oh my gosh. So we still have a giant hole. Don't worry, I'll keep you abreast of any further changes. Ooh, look at that blue button. That goes with that blue flower nicely. There's a white shiny. There's an off-white. Ooh, speckly on the back. These buttons that I got, I got these ones on Happy Meal. They're like shiny, like a shell button on the front. But then on the back, they have these cool splotches. Like, I don't know. I know that side goes up, but I like the back side. Okay, so what are we going to do? We've got one little rose. It needs some oomph. It needs some pizzazz or some more color. Let's consult our little strip of goodness. Does it need a little hunk of this somewhere? Do Do we put that there and then put some buttons? This one blends in too much now. We need plain buttons for this. There's a little purple one. Yeah, I think it just needed that little bit of color. Because that ribbon, or that silk, is a little bit dark. And so it needs something else that's kind of bright or dark. Come on. Okay. And then we'll put some buttons. Oh, come on. You know, the glues and hole punches and paper cutters, they all want to act up the minute you try to get on camera. Can I get a witness? Am I right? It's like you can be doing just fine at home, crafting along nice. Then you turn the video camera on and all your tools get stupid and your glue gets stupid. And okay, I think I'm good with that one. So we'll put it over there. We're making good headway here. I kind of just want one to dangle a little bit because that was my original thought and I need one to do it. So this one's going to get to dangle, and then I think I've got like a shorter one in my, these are very fragile. They feel very fragile. Okay. Yes. I like that. I like that. They just tingle a little bit. Then, do we want some lace and a flower and some buttons up here? I think so. I think the answer to that is yes. Hi again to all of my new subscribers. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I will endeavor to make things that keep you inspired or, you know, keep you wanting to keep watching me. That, I like how that balances that blue out. And to all my OG subscribers, y'all are awesome too. Some of you have been with me since day one, you know? Like the kids that I used to teach would say, you're my ride or dies. You're my ride or dies. You're my day ones. Do you see how cool I am, you guys? If my daughters are watching this, they're cringing. Actually, they're probably laughing at me. Let's keep it real. Okay, I'm kind of just laying these all over there very carefully, and like I'll go back in an hour or so and just double check all the buttons because I'm not really pushing them down very hard and I'm not spending a whole lot of time on making sure that they're, you know, staying in place very well. But I don't want to make you sit and watch me hold buttons on. That does not sound like fun. Okay, we've got one more of these flowers. And look, I like it right there. It's just right where it landed. And let's have this one go over here. We're getting, as of the time that I'm filming this, we're getting dangerously close to 3,000 subscribers on my channel, which is, I haven't even really talked about too much because that is just so weird for me. I remember hitting 2,000 and thinking that like that was going to be it. That was the, you know, 2,000 was the glass ceiling and somehow I managed to break it. And I don't know how I fooled 2,000 people into wanting to watch my channel, but somehow I did. And look at, you guys are still here with me, which means I somehow fooled another 1,000 people. That's kind of how it feels. It's very surreal. I'm very honored. I'm very honored that you guys would spend. I know how precious my time is and how busy life is. And so, you know, you have to be really choosy about what you choose to spend your time on and stuff, right? Do I want blue button in the middle? Nope, I really like that pink one. That's cute. So I get it. I know how busy our lives are, and I know, you know, how busy with jobs and kids and spouses and crafting, if that's your thing, pets, and there's, you know, a lot of people caring for parents and stuff. I get it. But I'm totally honored that you would choose to spend any of that time with me. So I will continue to endeavor to provide you with something that's worth coming for. So you don't ever feel like you're wasting your time. Flip on a video and go, oh, that's an hour of my life I won't be able to get back. I hope that I never make you say that. Okay. Now that I got that little speech out of the way, because that's my heart for real. I do truly appreciate it. And I struggle with that there are so many fantastic, you know, crafters out there. And so many of you guys have channels that I try to watch every once in a while, but man, that's a lot of videos. That's a lot of people. That's why I say I'm very honored if you choose to spend some of your day with me. Because you have other choices for sure. Now I sound like I'm trying to talk you out of it. I've got glue everywhere, you guys. I've got glue all over my fingers, all over my desk. I just got glue everywhere. I'm a hot mess. Oh, I was going to say, I feel like I have a couple of these guys left. Let's do a couple of those. Yep. Okay. We'll put a couple of these up here, and then we'll put some buttons around them. And then I think we're done with the tags, and we'll look at those large hearts and those leftover florals, because I think what would be really cute is if we just layered some up really quickly and put them, like as we were stringing this whole business together, if we strung like a heart in between each tag, I think that would be kind of cute. So, and hopefully that in my head, it works. Hopefully on paper it works. Here's a little, oh, that's a perfect color. This is a good batch of buttons I threw in here. And a purple. So springy. And there's a big gloober right on top, just waiting to be pressed beads into. I mean buttons. These are buttons, not beads. Okay. Yep, done. Okay. So now I've got like 6 of them just kind of hanging out over here. Let's close that up. So now we've got these big hearts left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, that's perfect because we have 6 tags, right? So actually we'd only need 4, right? Tag, heart, tag, heart, tag, heart, tag, heart, tag. So I'm want to take this one out because this one is not as pastel-y as those. One of these is not like the other. Oh, wait, we have 6. Well, we don't need 6 though. So there. Okay, now we've got our florals. And what I was thinking is if we just take a couple of them and layer them up. I like this one. And maybe pink and a yellow. Oops. Now my fingers are all gluey, so of course they feel like, oh, I like this one. Okay. So if we kind of, do we just put them, I don't think there's room for 2 florals on there. You wouldn't be able to see the heart enough. So I think we just do them, do we do them straight? Do I try to do them a little bit? Yeah, nope, I think just like that. Just slightly, oh, get in frame. Just slightly kind of off. So I don't want to glue those two bottom corners. And then as I'm doing this, I'm thinking, should we be putting probably punching hole protectors? But do I want to hang it by just one corner? Or since the tags have 2 punches, do I want to put 2 punches and run them through like next to it like that? Or do I want to do 1? No, probably 2, because I think 1, if it's hanging in a swoop, it might not hang as nice. If there was only 1, they might look kind of awkward hanging. And we don't want no awkward hearts, right? No awkwardness. Just kidding. Half the things I do in my life feel awkward. Okay. So while we're in the process of just getting more glue all over everything, oh, I just want a big truck. Did I? Okay, and then one more the other way. I'm trying to like stagger them. Strategery, you know, and all that. And then this one, those two, so this one goes this way. That's a pretty floral. All of these are pretty. These floral cards from Tracy. Man. See, Tracy Fox is another one that, in my last video, I was saying styles that I tried to, you know, imitate when I first started doing this. Tracy was another one that I was always like, oh, I love everything she does. I just want to do that and have it look like her. These want to curl up something fierce. You cannot curl. Okay. And but she was another one. Oh, I love the things that she does too. Very, very honored to be on her design team. Again, someone else who somehow finds me my work worthy of that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Glue and strings from, yeah. It's to the point where we need to do a little wipey here, because at some point you get so gluey that, you know, it becomes counterproductive to keep trying to go this way. I'm not going to do my glass mat though, because then everything will be wet, you know, all the stuff. Okay, dry my hands off. Okay. All right. We're back. All right, so we're going to put the little, oh, they're right here. We're going to put these little guys on there. Hopefully I have enough space. Yeah, okay, we should be good. Now they're going to look like they have little eyes until I punch the holes out. Or maybe punching the holes is going to make them look like they even more like they have eyes. Hope you guys are all having a good day. I don't know, this is going to be like Thursday or something. Friday or Thursday or Friday when you get to this. When this gets posted. For sure I'll be over 3,000 then. What should we do to celebrate? I don't even know. I haven't even thought of it. Keep that. Okay, now let's punch these out. And then I've been trying to think, as I'm doing this, what do I want to string them on? The other one, the autumn one that I made a while back, is on twine. So we could do that. It's on a really like thick, fat twine, hemp twine that I have. Okay, that's all of them. Oh, I gotta put that right over the garbage or it's gonna put little dots everywhere. Okay, so these will get saved with these, and do you know what I will do with them? Maybe we'll use them in my sewing video, because I'll just make some like thank you cards to go with my journals and stuff, and we can practice sewing around those, and I can show you some of my sewing stuff. Okay, so let's check on these buttons. That one seems to be okay. Those are good. Those are good. Okay, we might be okay. I was going to say, I don't know if I can string this up right now. Nope, I think we probably can. These all seem to be doing pretty good. Look at all this yumminess when it's all together, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, let's get that all the way off the tray. And let's see. I'm going to go grab a couple of things that we could use to string this up with, and then I'll be right back and we can consider our options together. Or I'll just consider them and you watch me consider them, and consider them with me at home, and then give me your opinions, and then hope that's the one I chose, because I won't get your opinions until comments. So hold on. Okay. So here are the options that I have brought. This is some like pale pink and lilac sari silk, which as I'm holding it over the pile looks lovely. This is a strong contender. This is seam binding. Now that I bring it over here in this light with all the rest of these, I think it's too dark. So I think that's a no-go. That was easy to eliminate. Then this caught my attention. It's some super cute polka dot ribbon, and I don't know how much of it do I have. Let's see. That's 2 feet, 4 feet. I have like 6 feet of it, and it got a piece of tape on me. So that could potentially be kind of cute going in and out through there too. Right? That could be kind of cute. And the polka dots are very like, you know, springy. So, ooh. Or I bought some thick twine, which, boy, I kind of like that too. Yeah, more than the ribbon. More than the ribbon. Sorry if you liked the ribbon, but it's, you know, for another time. It's not for such a time as this. So it's down to the sari silk or the twine. And now, knowing the nature of sari silk, I know that there's going to be like hunks in here where it's sewn together, and that might not be the best for doing this either. So twine might just win out here, guys. Sorry if twine wasn't your choice, but I think I'm going to have to go with it. So, plus I have more than just a little bit. So we know we're not going to run out. Okay, so now we've got to figure out, here, let's do this. Let's do this, and now we've got to figure out what order we want these to go in. This is so important. So important. Not at all. Don't let me freak you out. So I knew I wanted my 2 greens and my 2 pinks to be kind of separated. So heart, 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 heart. That actually would work out really well if I did them in that order. Okay. And then in between them to do the hearts that go every other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I needed 5 hearts. What was I thinking? 6, 5. Who, all of you who did that math and were like, Nikki, you're gonna need more hearts than that. You're the smart ones, guys. That's okay. We can whip one together really quick. This is not the end of the world. We'll go with this one. And a pink flower. Oh, you guys, I wish you could talk to me while I did this. I should do more lives. I keep saying that. I keep saying I need to do more lives. It's been forever. I'm going to be so nervous when I finally go and do one. I'll feel like a bumbling fool. Plus, I kind of always feel bad that I know I have to schedule them. Now, if you were me, where did you... Oh, here. Now I schedule them, and I'm trying to figure out what works best so I can, you know, let people from the other side of the pond come. But the reality is, no matter when I do them, it's going to be, oh, dark 30 for somebody. Okay. Good thing these were not super involved. Okay, so let's do pink. We've got 3 pinks. Yellow, pink, blue, pink. Okay, now we're going to string them together. So I'm going to, let's see. So I don't have to be just raking them across my twine. Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever I do, they're going to have to go across the twine. So we're going to go in through the back and like that. And I have no idea how long, but I also know that I kind of want a long tail on one end. Whoops, this has got like a chunk of Judy stuff in there. Not Judy, jute-y. Okay, let's see if that's long enough. If not, I can get more on there. Then, I'm so excited to hang this up, you guys. I hope you'll consider making one of these. And you know what? You don't have to make it with these kits by any means. Pick up a piece of scrap paper, like, or, you know, like a piece of 12 by 12 or something, and use some little scraps and collage. You don't have to have a digital kit to do this, but, you know, this would be a great stash buster, like scrap user-upper. If you had a bunch of fabric that you were trying to do, you could just sew little bunches of that onto things. Oh my gosh, it's so cute already. I have no idea how I'm going to show you this when I'm done stringing it all together, because ain't no camera angle high enough to show you a 6-foot banner. What I might have to do is just go hang it up over in my window and then take a video of it over there so you can see where it goes, because there's just no way that I can show you this. My ceiling's only like, you know, 8 feet or 9 feet tall, 8 feet tall. I think they're 8 feet tall down in this end of the house. Our house is old, like the front part of our house is an older house. And then it had the addition that my studio is in was put on at some point to make a bigger bathroom and bedroom down on the old end of the house. And then at some point, I think in like the 90s, they put on a humongous addition on the back that's like one big room. We call it the great room, and it's got a 4-car garage underneath it, like 2 stalls, but you can tandem park in there, you know, so you can park one car in front of the other, and then on the other side, one car in front of the other. So you can fit 4 in, but you only can get 2 of them in and out at a time. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But over top of it is this huge thing that we refer to as the great room, where it is our kitchen / dining room / living room / piano, where our grand piano is as well. So it's a lovely big room, and it Has lovely views of the woods out the back. But that was a later addition onto our house. So I'm up here in the front part of our house. I'm hoping this is enough. Oh, I didn't cap my glue. Which is an addition as well, but it's, I think, like half of my studio. The over there half, that was original to the house. And then this part where my desk is on this side is the new part of the house. And it's kind of funny. You can tell right where the division is because you walk up a little hill in the room. Like as you're walking across my studio, there's a little spot in the middle where you actually kind of just walk up a little. Go up a couple steps. Not steps though. It's just like a little slant. You know how older homes have slanty floors? That's what this feels like, slanty floor. Okay. This is so pretty looking at this pile all together here. This worked out really well. Okay. So now we've come to the end. I've strung them all together and let's see. Oh, I should cut off this end so that I don't stand up to walk away and realize that I still have the twine attached. Yeah, there's no way I can show you this. See, guys? See? See? See the whole... Nope, you can't see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try not to injure anything here. How cute would it be to have some little... Okay, I'm going to hang it up, but wouldn't it be kind of maybe cute to tie some little fabric strips in between? Stop, Nikki. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna tie a few, mostly because this rip's fun. Okay. At some point, you should stop crafting on a project because suddenly you'll find yourself saying, was that doing too much? But I tend to never think that it's doing too much. Where's that other purple? So we're just going in. I have no idea. Some of you smarter people are going, well, by my calculations, you'll need 20 little pieces of fabric tie. But I have no idea. That's doing the most. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or something. I'll see how far this gets me. Oh, maybe I could cut some of these too if I need. I'll cut some of this to fill in the holes. I know I think I'm going to need at least a couple. Okay. Now someone's going, that was too many, Nikki. Okay, I'm going to go hang this up. And then I'm going to come back and grab my camera and take you over there with me and we'll look at it in all its glory on the wall together, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, guys. There she is in all her glory. Should we take a close-up? I am so excited about the way this turned out. Look at that. And the little fabric tied in between them is extra fun. It just added that little zhuzh. So, super cute. I'm excited. Wouldn't it make a great like Mother's Day gift? Or we used to, the fall one in our old house, I had it on the fireplace mantle. So super cute. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me while we made this. And I'll see you again very soon with a video on sewing, how I do my sewing and stuff. And until I see you then, whenever I catch back up with you or you catch back up with me, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, whatever time it is, on whatever side of this fantastic planet of ours that you live on. And until I see you next time, guys, stay safe and healthy, have time to be crafty, be at peace, and God bless you guys. All right, take care. Bye-bye.